So this isn't something that's ever brought up. So like bringing it to this, it's not like before. It's not like you bringing it here. Like you mentioned it, it wasn't like started. Now that I saw the email, I understand it better. That's great. Yeah. Like, don't do that, stupid. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Everything's it's cheaper in that way. It's more effective. Yeah. So we're going on that. Yeah. I saw it in Vegas in 2017. They had orange tires and wheels, so you could tell which ones they were. But they were taxis. Somebody was in the passenger seat was testing it, but they were driving. It was pretty cool. That's 8 years ago, so I mean they're way past that. Yeah. No, that's time. So yeah, I appreciate you bringing. Oh yeah. No, I appreciate you bringing it, David. It's always helpful. The information we don't hear about, don't know, we don't do anything with it. If you tell us about it, then we know to put it on our radar. I think I was on vacation that day, so I think that's one. Okay, yeah. Eventually going on it, yeah. No. Awesome. Well, thanks, David.
How are you, Kenny? Protect us.
Yes. Yes.
Call the August 18th meeting to order. Please stand and take your hat off if you're able to for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Mr. Mauser, can you please do a roll call? Do one.
Rosenberg. Present. Mallard.
Here.
Lutz.
Here.
Stoffel.
Here.
Carney.
Here.
Tony.
Here.
Roach. He's on Zoom. Did he say something? Todd, you hear me? Okay, we'll move on. Newcomb.
Here.
Hudson.
Here.
Blackburn.
Here.
Vorse. I think he's absent. Campbell. Here. Parchman.
Here.
Ford.
Here.
Thank you. Everyone should have received a copy of the minutes from the August 4th meeting. Can I get a motion for approval?
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Do we have any discussion on the August 4th minutes? Seeing none, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. We do not have any public hearings or city presentations, so we will move into the first segment of our public comments. This portion of the City Council meeting is reserved for any member of the public to address the City Council. The Illinois Open Meetings Act 5 ILCS 120/1 mandates no action shall be taken on matters not listed on this agenda, but council may direct staff to address the topic or to refer the matter to a committee. Please provide the city clerk with your name, speak into the microphone, limit your presentation to 5 minutes, and avoid repetitious comments. Thank you. So do we have anyone wanting to make public comments this evening?
David Dale, Ward 7. I addressed the Public Works Committee in July about an issue of preparing our town for autonomous vehicles, autonomous operating vehicles. And there's a disparity. Well, the specific issue has to deal with speed, the speed sensors in the autonomous vehicles, as well as our modern cars now. I went around the town this morning driving. I took some shots of my own car, the heads-up display showing the speed signs, where the speed displayed in my car is not the speed limit on that road. Now, these were just 2 examples, but the issue repeats itself each time you go from one street onto another street that has a different speed limit. And that's whether the speed limit's going up or going down. School zone onto a regular street, doesn't matter. The same issue appears where the indicated speed in the vehicle based on the sensor is not correct anymore. The sensor for my car is mounted on the rear view mirror facing forward, and it reads speed signs. It doesn't read Illinois code. It doesn't read city ordinances regarding speed. And so it changes what it displays for me as the speed as it passes another speed sign. Autonomous vehicles are good, that's how they operate, based on the sensors that are in there. So what I think the City Council needs to start planning for in the future is, how do we prepare our city streets for the presence of autonomous vehicles? Now, what changed between the Public Works Committee meeting in July and this meeting was that 2 weeks ago, the Wall Street Journal published in one of their articles was that the autonomous taxis, robo-taxis, if you will, are expanding in San Francisco and Los Angeles. In the same article, the state of Texas has approved robo-trucks on the interstate highways. If a robo-truck can deliver goods on the interstate highways, then it's going to use local roads to get to and from those highways for pickups and deliveries. All we can do as a city is look forward and say, okay, how do we position ourselves for the presence of these kind of vehicles operating in our city? And like I say, Michelle said she would put these in your mailboxes after the meeting. This is, like I say, this is just a visual aid for you to understand. You'll see the speed signs that are displayed on my instrument cluster as well as displayed in my heads-up display. And on like Fairwood Hills Road, it's not accurate. On Simmons and Porter, it's not accurate. So that's the speed signs, the presence and the how often we have speed signs is going to be part of the solution. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your comments. Do we have anyone else that would like to make public comments? And this is our first of 2 opportunities.
Jerry Albrecht, Ward 2. I have 2 comments. The first concerns the community development meeting, the note under the mayor's report of 6.3, the strategic plan, the draft strategic plan. Is there a plan to have public input to this kind of thing? I may have missed it. I wasn't at the last Community Development Committee meeting. And the other one concerns number 7.1, the resolution for the Family Sports Park feasibility study. We have had for a long time a master plan for that park. And we updated it. There was another one in, I think, 2020 or 2021. So is this an update, or what is it? What is the goal? What is it you're trying to do with this plan? Thank you.
Thank you for your comments. Do we have anyone else that would like to make public comments in our first public comment session?
Vern Miller, Ward 3. Thank you, Jerry. That was part of my comments starting tonight with your so-called master plan. Evidently, you've seen this, or maybe you haven't. December of 2012, showing all the marvelous things that you were going to do out at the sports park. But evidently, you decided to stick the biggest part of them in the community park. And this $35,000 feasibility study that you were proposing to pass tonight, which I know it's going to pass, it's not going to fail. Doesn't relate to the pictures that are here for they call it the flex that you were going to develop. Okay? So there's no community center, you know. The drawing that was provided by the people that's given this sort of an idea, I kind of, you know, when you're gonna, I mean, how much sports you gonna put in this town? You understand? I just don't understand it. There's no place for a community center. Maybe we need to go back to a teen town concept and maybe use, you know, something for the teenagers, or even for us senior citizens. Just a thought. So would appreciate you looking again at this study that supposedly you have, and that something would be accomplished towards it. Now moving on to the $3,166,409.72 budget bill you're going to pay tonight. I really had a hard time pulling items out of here because they were so expensive. I got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages of reviews to go through for where money was spent. Amazon, you use the Amazon account for whatever, $13,170.72. You spent for, I guess, your IT department for some computers, $29,000. Okay, it may be budgeted. I'll hear about that. I understand. But I'm just pointing these out to the public to where the money goes. Commerce Card, $37,756.94. Now, if you put both of those together, Amazon and the bank card you got, that's $50,874 and change. Then we have some, and one of the noted items in there, I caught a couple of them. Here we go back to marketing, training, and food again. $2,416. Then we had bought some puzzle prizes and kitchen equipment for $1,940. We have a direct energy business payment for $48,772. You rebated Drury Company back out there on the Drury Inn, $14,868 and change. And we are getting, I believe, a new ambulance, which I understand may be budgeted, but the people would like to know $418,000 and change for that. Of course, you know, you keep me updated on the concession stands, ice cream and whatever. Hopefully that follows in the coming year, letting us know how much money you made and how much money you spent. But $16,000 was made this past portion of the building. Mac Electric did some work for you for repairs for $28,090.94. And of course, we have the maid service, $17,772 and change. That's a monthly bill. I would like to have that kind of money for cleaning. I haven't checked lately the dust factor on if that's been cleaned off or not. I will do that before I leave. Millennial Services, oh shucks, I'm up at $29,850, but I shall return. Thank you.
Thank you for your comments. Does anyone else have any public comments that they would like to make at this time? Okay, seeing none, we will close the public comments. Clerk's report.
Nothing tonight, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll move on to the mayor's report. 6.1, City Fest at the O'Fallon Community Park on August 22nd from 4 until 10 p.m. and August 23rd from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. We will also have the parade kicking off at 4 p.m. on Saturday. The Finance and Administration Committee and the Public Works Committee scheduled for August 25th have been canceled. 6.3, the Community Development Meeting will be August 25th at 5:30 p.m. and will include the draft of the strategic plan. 6.4, we have Music in the Park on August 27th from 6 to 8:30 p.m. featuring Griffin and the Gargoyles. 6.5, city offices are closed on September 1st in observance of the Labor Day holiday. And 6.6, our next city council meeting will be held on Tuesday, September 2nd. We'll now move on to resolutions. We have one resolution. Can I get Mr. Carney to read that for me?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like members of this council to authorize the mayor to execute an agreement with Ballard King and Associates for the Family Sports Park feasibility study.
Second.
We have a motion. We have a second. Do we have any questions or discussion on this item? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Mylon.
Yes.
Lotz.
Yes.
Stoffel.
Yes.
Carney.
Yes.
Foney.
Yes.
Roach. Newcomb.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Blackburn.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Parchman.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Rosenberg.
Affirmative.
Thank you. Motion carries. We will move on to 8 ordinances, first reading, 8.1. Ms. Lotz, would you please read that for us?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I move that we consider on first reading an ordinance approving the final plat for Posh Farms, lots 1 through 3, on 21.38 acres.
Second.
We have a motion. We have a second. Do we have any discussion or questions regarding this topic? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Lotz.
Yes.
Stoffel.
Yes.
Carney.
Yes.
Foney.
Yes.
Roach. Newcomb.
Yes.
Hudson.
Yes.
Blackburn.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Parchman.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Rosenberg.
Affirmative.
Mylard.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Mrs. Lotz, 8.2.
I move that we consider on first reading an ordinance establishing and designating the West Highway 50 and North Greenmount Road Business District and approving the West Highway 50 and North Greenmount Road Business District Plan with the City of O'Fallon, Illinois.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Do we have any questions or comments or discussion?
I'm going to recuse myself from 8.2, 8.3, and 8.4.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Stoffel.
Yes.
Carney.
Yes.
Foney.
Yes.
Roach. Newcomb.
Yes.
Blackburn.
Yes.
Campbell. Yes. Parchman.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Rosenberg. Affirmative. Mallard.
Yes.
Lotz.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. Mrs. Lotz, 8.3.
I move to consider on first reading an ordinance establishing and imposing certain business district taxes in the city of O'Fallon, West Highway 50 and North Greenmount Road Business District.
Second.
We have a motion and we have a second. Do we have any questions or comments regarding this issue? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Carney.
Yes.
Foney.
Yes.
Roach. Newcomb.
Yes.
Blackburn.
Yes.
Campbell. Yes. Parchman.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Rosenberg. Affirmative. Mallard.
Yes.
Lotz.
Yes.
Stoffel.
Yes.
Thank you. The motion carries. Mrs. Lotz, 8.4.
I move to consider on first reading an ordinance authorizing the mayor to execute a redevelopment agreement with Allison Group, Inc.
Second.
We have a motion and we have a second. Do we have any questions, comments, or discussion on this item? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Foney.
Yes.
Roach. Newcomb.
Yes.
Blackburn.
Yes.
Campbell. Yes. Parchman.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Rosenberg. Affirmative. Mallard.
Yes.
Lotz.
Yes.
Stoffel.
Yes.
Carney.
Yes.
Thank you. Motion carries. We do not have any ordinances for second reading, so we will move on to our second segment of our public comments. I'm not going to reread the instructions that I just read a few minutes ago, but they do apply. Do we have anyone wanting to make public comments?
Vernal Blair, Ward 3, continuing on where I left off in the first section. In regards to the warrant report, Motorola Systems, evidently you're going to spend $50,361.99. I'm hoping that all this equipment that we're getting is going to keep us all safe, okay? The several amounts of money to a couple of municipal suppliers of products and for repair items totaling $45,956 and change. And then there was the payment 6 for STUTZ excavation for $71,317. Then we had a monthly audit, I guess, for $17,800. And then we move on to some of my standing questions that still haven't come around. I'm still waiting for the light to get installed down there by the ice cream place. Accordingly, well, maybe it'll be next year because we're just about ready for the season to shut down for ice cream. Painting. I noticed that we're gussying everything up around town for the City Fest. Painting the curbs out the park, but no paint yet for striping down the middle of the street. You know what? I got a bucket at home, and I got a roller with a 3-inch roller on it. And if somebody'd give me the paint, I'd put a jacket on with a hard hat, and I could go down the middle of the thing there and paint that for you and help you out. That would be my community service in that regards to help you in. If you want, I'll give you my phone number that you can call me, but I better not because I'll get other calls. So you can always get a hold of me. I'd appreciate it. Just wanting to, I just don't really understand different things that are going on because, the canceling of the Public Works meeting, I don't know what the problem was, but there are some questions in here on the warrant report that I would like to, deal with them to able to answer at, at a regular committee meeting to bring up those items. So just, and also the finance committee meeting to find out how fat our pocketbook is getting for our reserves. I mean, where we're at, 134 million. I guess we're got a little more now. I don't know, but we'll find out eventually. So appreciate your time. We'll talk again.
Thank you. Do we have anyone else that would like to make public comments?
Lots of fun. Mary Jean Hutchison, Ward 2. Just want to make some comments. I'm sure the mayor and the council already know this, and I'm sure you're working on it. But you're going to be in the process of hiring a new city administrator, and it's a very most important process and best practices to follow the guidelines that ICMA puts forth. And these are some of the meetings you go to in Chicago. Not saying that initially an internal candidate is not the right choice. It could be, but you always want to vet these positions from the outside. If you didn't, then you wouldn't get people like John Betton, Dennis Sullivan, Brad White, and even Walter, when he came, was vetted in a process that went on a procedural amount of time, narrowed down to a committee that, as department heads, we all set in on, and the council set in on. And I'm sure, these people would not be here. You don't know what you don't know until you're vetted from the outside. The internal candidate may be the person. No doubt about it. They have the inside edge. But there's a process that is important to go through. When, in 2002, when Walter came, we were a little over 20,000 people. We're going to grow to 50,000 people. We need to vet that person that is a day-to-day executive over what happens in all the department very closely. And so that person will naturally come out of it. But this is a process, and it's vital that the council has hands-on this process. Hands-on who's selected, and outside community people are usually sitting on a committee to vet this person as well. It's critical to the future, but because you don't know what you don't know. And we may have one right here, or we may not. Thank you.
Thank you for your comments. Does anyone else have any comments that they would like to make this evening?
One alibi from the previous comments is that the specific thing I think that the Public Works and the city needs to attack or address is both the location of speed signs and the quantity of speed signs to facilitate the sensors and ensuring that speed signs aren't blocked by trees, because the sensors need to see the speed sign just like people do. The other comment is, Walter, we know that you're the oil that's made the machine run. And thank you for your service to the citizens of O'Fallon for the last 20 some odd years.
Thank you for your comments. Do we have anyone else that would like to make comments tonight? Okay, seeing none, we will close the second session of public comments, and we will move on to staff and council member comments. We'll start with our city administrator, Walter Denton.
I'll just comment that the mayor mentioned that the Public Works and the Finance Committee meetings are canceled. That's because they do not have any action items for the next meeting, and we wanted to provide plenty of time for the city council to discuss the draft strategic plan and to have brainstorming and idea session for things that the city council may want to have in the strategic plan. So we wanted to provide plenty of time for that. And of course, if anyone has any questions about anything that's related to Public Works or Finance, they are welcome to contact our offices directly, and we would be happy to answer their questions whenever necessary.
Thank you. Do any of the council members have any comments that they would like to share tonight?
Yeah, I just had to, as far as the Ameren pole on State Street, I believe that's been reported to Ameren already, so we're at the mercy of them. So really, if there's any issue, we're just waiting on them as well. We've done what we can. Also, since the Public Works meeting has been canceled, and if any resident in Ward 3 does have questions about Public Works, Roy and I both sit on that committee, and we'd be more than happy to help facilitate any answers.
Thank you.
I just wondered if somebody in the staff could speak to the question that was asked earlier in public comments about what opportunities the public will have in terms of providing input for the strategic plan leading into the meeting a week from tonight. Is it going to be posted as part of the packet, or will that come after the meeting? What's the process
Yes,
there?
it will be posted in the packet, so people will be able to see it.
Okay, and so the process so far has been, staff has spent some time looking
Yes.
at what they think should be provided in the plan. It's very draft at this point. And then next Monday night will be the first time the council as a whole talks about what's been presented, and we'll go back and forth, decide what our priorities are based on what we hear, we see. And it's the start of a process, I guess, is the point.
And I guess if I can back up a little bit, the strategic plan is just a 3-year plan of specific action steps that are to achieve the overarching goals and vision that was developed by the City Council and the community in the master plan that was approved back in 2021, and is a 20-year plan to 2040. But in order to have accountability and to show accomplishments of achieving towards those goals, staff and the council have developed these shorter 3-year action plans, which we call the strategic plan, which is specific things that are that we will try to complete in the next 3 years to accomplish those goals. And so what you will see and talk about next Monday is the staff's draft of the types of things to accomplish those goals, and getting feedback for the council on what they think should be accomplished in the next 3 years, and then we can also get community input as well.
Thank you. And just for everyone that's watching either online tonight or will watch our meeting tonight, you always have a voice, and that's the elected officials in your ward. So even if you can't come to a council meeting, a committee meeting, please reach out to your council member in your respective ward if you ever have any questions, concerns that you would like either brought forth to a committee meeting or even just to the other city staff. So you always do have that open door to speak through your council members. So. Any other comments? Okay, we will move on to our reports, and we'll start with community development with Mrs. Latz.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We last met on August 11th. The draft committee meeting minutes are attached. As has been discussed tonight, we will meet again next Monday at 5:30 for sure. And everything that needed to be discussed and voted on by the council has been addressed. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll move down to Public Works. Mr. Rosenberg.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We have not met since the last, since the last City Council meeting. The next, as discussed, the next Public Works meeting for next week has been canceled. So it'll be the 4th Monday of next month at 7 o'clock, but check the website for changes. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll move on to Public Safety. Mr. Blackburn.
We have not met since the last council meeting. Our next meeting is September 8th at 6:30 p.m. Check the website for any changes.
Thank you. Parks and Environment. Mr. Carney.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Parks and Environment Committee met on August 11th. Our next meeting is September 8th. And 5:30 is the start time.
Thank you. And Finance and Administration, Mr. Parchman.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We've not met since the last meeting. Our next meeting was planned for next week, but it's been canceled due to no actions needed, and we will be doing the strategic planning during that time. Next meeting will be in September. We do have one item for approval, which is 16.1, the warrant approval. So I'd like to make a motion to approve warrant number 565 in the amount of $3,166,409.72.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Do we have any comments, questions, or discussion?
Yes, Mr. Mayor. As an Ameren employee, I do consent to all the items listed with the exception of the Ameren payments listed on page 3. So for this reason, I am abstaining from this vote.
Thank you. Anyone else? Seeing none, roll call.
Okay. Roach? Newcomb?
Yes.
Hudson?
Yes.
Blackburn?
Yes.
Campbell?
Yes.
Parchman?
Yes.
Ford?
Yes.
Rosenberg?
Affirmative?
Mallard?
Yes.
Latz?
Yes.
Stoffel?
Yes.
Carney?
Yes.
Did you say you recused yourself?
Abstain.
Abstain, okay.
Thank you. Motion carries. We do not have anything for executive session this evening, so can I get a motion for adjournment?
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Thank you. Meeting is closed.